so excited for our lesson.
Me too. Maskoff is a simple dish with a lot of history.
I read that somewhere.
The rivers in Baghdad were a place of happiness. I'm sorry, am I boring you?
You just started.
So I did. So there were the Tigris and the Euphrates, the fishermen on the banks who hauled out the carp, made a fire and split the fish from head to tail, seasoned it with salt and oil, and then speared it so it was able to cook well over a smoky fire. It took a couple of hours. We didn't have these fancy grill pans.
Here, let me help you.
Wow, you're a strong girl. Anyway, what is amazing is that no one will ever eat this meal the same way again, as we did growing up. With all the dead bodies in the rivers, they've declared a fought war on fish. Everything has changed, not just the food. We use red snapper here.
Have you been back to Baghdad?
No, we never went back. We never could, legally or safely. We had to give up everything to come to the United States. When Joseph and I came home to America, we promised to make this our home. We had to love America more than we yearned for Baghdad, or we couldn't have loved America at all. I don't know if that makes much sense.
It makes sense to me. I understand having to lose something and learn to love another thing even more.
The monger has butterflied the snapper for me, you see, but it is not so complicated to do it yourself. My hands are shake. I bet you have a very steady hand. Your turn. Come. We oil the fish first so the spices stick.
Olive oil?
Yes, olive oil.
Of course, olive oil. Stupid me.
No, not stupid.
I did such a poor job.
They are perfect.
They're not.
No regrets, Lorca.
It seems like that for you. It seems like you have a life you don't regret.
Oh, Hart, there are so many things I am not proud of. Things I did or didn't do, and sometimes the person I was. And worst of all, the person I wasn't and hoped to be. I gave up a child for adoption. It was the biggest mistake of my life.
My mother is adopted.
Your mother?
But it's not because she's adopted that she is who she is. If her biological mother had kept her, that woman's life would have been ruined like my grandmother's and my aunt's and my father's. My mother does that. She's kind of like a tornado, but people don't know to run when they see her coming.
How do you know so many things?
I guess I've thought a lot about it, about my mother.
That's nice.
Sort of. I just mean that you never know. Your child could have an amazing life, and so do you, and maybe that's because you're apart.
I understand. And if her life isn't amazing?
You can't think that way.
Is she ruining your life?
Oh, it's not like that.
I'm sorry.